Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. In what month do we vote for president? November. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name 1 state that borders Canada. New York. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name 1 branch or part of the government. Congress. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? Nine. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who was the first president? George Washington. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? freed the slaves. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes.